RizzyPow, Phoenix, Sunfloras. I've already played him 3 times in the MPL, and this is the 4th time I'm playing Riz. This is now a rivalry. Before I beat him in week 11 this season, it was just a little fun fest of Riz beating me. But now, this is a rivalry. This is like North Carolina and Duke, Red Sox and Yankees, Ravens and Steelers. But you know what? It's even better. You wanna know why? Because it has me and a turkey, and we make some cool battles. You know, better than all those other cool rivalries, you know, of the great sports history, the rivals, you know. We are better. Riz and I. This is a rivalry, and we've got to beat them. This is the playoffs. This is round 2. Every way. You want to show 2, whatever. Yeah, this is round 2. We got to beat them. If I win this game, if, big if, 2 letters, but that's a huge word. If I beat Riz, I will move on to the Pokebowl. Now, I don't know who I'll play then. It would be the winner of Dan Bliss, but I would have to beat Riz, and that is not easy. I think Riz is the hardest person in this league to beat. I think he's the best battler, and I feel like I am the main thing standing in Riz's way of winning the whole league. I feel like if I don't beat Riz, he's just gonna win next week and win the Pokeball. Although I feel like if I can beat Riz, then I can win the Pokeball. So I feel like the winner of this game will win all. Now, I could be wrong. Definitely could be, but Riz is so good. I don't know how I'll beat him. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I can. But I'm gonna go out there, and I'm gonna try my hardest. Now, last week I was saying that number 3 a lot. 3. I was saying a lot. Now, we've won the first game. We have 2 games left. 2 more to win. This game, this whichever one, if I can win it, that puts us down to 1. We just gotta win 1 game next week. If I can beat Riz this week, I gotta beat Riz. We gotta take it 1 game at a time. I can't win both these games this week, but I can beat Riz this week, and I can beat possible Norwegian or Blizz next week. So, I don't know. We'll see. But we gotta beat Riz. This finger's gonna go down, and I want to be able to bring us down to 1. Braviaries. You know, I'm about to say, you know what we are about to do. You know, this is what we do best. Braviaries, let's soar into battle! Here we are with the battle. As you guys can see, you see my nice team of 6 Pokemon, and you see Riz's team of 6 Pokemon. Now, only one of these teams will be moving on to the Pokeball. Will that be my team, or will it be Riz and the Phoenix Sunfloras? You will just have to find out. Mouse, can you stop being weird? Okay. But I am bringing the Jellicent, Clefable, Mega Gallade, Registeel, Weavile, and Salamence, while Riz does bring the Azumarill, Bronzong, Mega Pinsir, Heat, Latios, and Roserade. So I expected most of those 6. I expected Tyranitar over Latios, but that's fine. The main four Pokemon I expected were the Azumarill, Bronzong, Mega Pinsir, and Heat, which he brought. So, my plan was to lead with Jellicent and taunt his probable Bronzong lead, because he would want to lead with that instead of Stealth Rocks. That's what I thought. If he brought like Glasgow or anything else, or maybe Tyranitar, he would want to lead with that instead of Rocks. So my plan was just to lead with Jellicent against whatever he has and click taunt. Now, I'm not sure if there's much else I want to say before going into the battle. If you guys want to see my sets and see my explanation for each of my sets and my moves and such, go to the team builder. The link will be in the description to that. It was quite long. It was like 30 minutes. I went really in depth, but I did explain everything if you guys do want to see that. So that was cool, I guess. I mean, it wasn't good that it was that long, but you guys, if you're bored, you want to check that out, you can. So, I think let's just get into the battle. I think let's just do that. Let's not waste any more time. This is a very good battle, so definitely stick around. I had another really good playoff match. So, I lead with Jellicent, as I said, it's kind of lagging a little bit. Stop lagging. Why is it lagging? Okay, I lead with Jellicent, as he leads with Roserade. So, here, okay, I'm gonna pause. So, I wanted to stay in and click taunt. I really wanted to do that, particularly another sleep powder or spikes or something along the lines of that. But I didn't want him to just go for Leaf Storm and just kill me, or I go for Gauge Drain and do a lot of damage, because I wanted Jellicent to be healthy. I really wanted to click taunt, but it was a safer play to switch out. So I do just switch out right into Registeel, because this thing should be able to wall it. This thing can't do a whole lot to me. So even if like HP Fire doesn't do that much, it's because I do have a lot of good natural special bulk. I do have some investment. It is lagging a little bit. I don't know why it is. It's annoying, but whatever. So he gets the first layer of spikes, and he goes for Sleep Powder. I'm thinking, oh shit. So I take that first turn to sleep. I'm like, alright, yeah, I should have clicked taunt. I played this badly. So now I'm like, alright, I'll wait to wake up. I'll get at my rocks. So I do wake up this turn, the first turn that I was able to wake up. So I do just get at my rocks. That's nice. So I did actually pause it again. Sorry for pausing so much, but I don't have anything to get rid of rocks or get rid of any hazards on my team. I wanted to bring maybe Sandslash with Rapid Spin, but I thought, you know what, if he wants to get rid of hazards, he'll have potentially Latios with the Fog, or Gliscor with the Fog, so that would also get rid of hazards on my side. So that's why, I don't know, I feel like I didn't need to bring anything. I don't know. I maybe should have, but whatever. So he goes for Sleep Powder again, hits it again. That's unfortunate. So I'm asleep for that turn, obviously. So here I'm thinking, alright, you're gonna go for spikes, you're gonna get that third layer up, and why would you not? So I can get a free switch into Salamence here. So I don't think he'll have HP Ice, because I've already seen Sleep Powder and spikes. So I think your last two moves are gonna be Sludge Bomb and Giga Drain. I don't think he'll have HP Ice, so I think I can feel kind of safe here. So he does go for Sludge Bomb. I have a decent amount of speed in Salamence, but not a whole lot. I'm not max speed, so I don't outspeed it. So he outspeeds me and gets off a Sludge Bomb, and he poisons me, which is really unfortunate. He hit both those Sleep Powders, and he poisoned Salamence. That is just not, this is not a good start for me. So, I'll go back into Registeel here. I did go for a Flamethrower there on that turn to get some damage off. So I know he's going to Sludge Bomb. Yeah, definitely going to Sludge Bomb again. No reason why he wouldn't. So I can get a free switch into Registeel. Why not, you know? So I get the lefties, so that starts to get a little bit of health back from that spikes that hurt me. So I've already taken one turn to sleep. I'm pretty sure they do not reset when you switch out. So he actually has HP Fire. So I thought he would have Giga Drain in the last slot to hit Jellicent, but he doesn't. So I know Jellicent can wall this thing now. I guess I should have gone into Jellicent here, but I thought I'll be able to wake up this turn and kill him, or maybe kill him with the Seismic Toss, or at least put it in range, like Stealth Rocks would kill him. So I do live that HP Fire, but I stay asleep for that third turn. That is frustrating. I'm like, oh shit, Registeel, this is not a good start. I mean, I've got my rocks up, that's something, but he's gotten 3 layers of spikes up, my Salamence is almost dead, Registeel died, and with Registeel dead, that puts a lot of pressure on Jellicent to be wall and do good things. So, okay, I'm a positive. So, I am in a terrible position now. He's gotten his 3 layers of spikes up, he's killed Registeel, and Salamence is very weakened down. I'm like, okay, shit, this is not good. I thought I have already lost here. I almost just messaged Riz on Skype and said GG. I wouldn't have forfeited, but I just wanted just to say it, to be like, yeah, shit, I already know I've lost. But I was like, you know, okay, Blake, alright. If you just keep this mentality that you've already lost, there's no way that I can come back and win. But if I at least try to stay positive and think, okay, I can have a chance if I gotta play well. So I'm behind, so I gotta make some ballsy plays, I gotta come back. But there's still a chance. It's not over yet. I'm down 1 Pokemon. This game is still very alive. I gotta play like it is. I can't give up yet. Okay, I need to stay in this game. I need to focus. I need to make the plays I need to make. I need to make some ballsy ones. But I can do it if I play well. So I bring in Weavile here because I know I can just kill him with Knockoff or Ice Punch or whatever. So I go for Knockoff here because I predicted the switch, because even if he wanted to stay in, I could just kill it anyways. So I do go for Knockoff as he does go into his Bronzong here. So you'll see it was what I thought it would be with the Colbert. So yeah, it does have the berry. So Knockoff doesn't do a whole lot. It's like 25%-ish. So now this is I don't know if it's like a big play, but I thought about this one so much. It went down to the very last second. I was like, okay, shit, what am I gonna do? So I wanted to stay in. Alright, sorry about that little pause there. But I wanted to stay in and click Knockoff because I know it does 2-hit KO from this range. And I thought he would want to set up his rocks here. So I wanted to do that, but if he just goes for Gyro Ball, dead. Weavile can do a lot in this matchup, or in this game, so I need him alive. So I thought I have Jellicent to take on this thing. It's much safer just to switch out into Jellicent. So at the very last second of the timer, I decided just to do that. So I do go in Jellicent, takes a spikes damage, which is not good. I don't like all that damage I see there. So he goes for Hidden Power. I do resist it, so I'm pretty sure it was Ice might have been fired at Weavile, but he would have just had Gyro Ball. I guess he's predicting Somnus switching, but I don't understand why Gyro Ball seems like a better play. Unless he doesn't have Gyro Ball, but I think he would. It's Gyro Ball does well against my team. So I taunt him there because I knew he would want to set his rocks, so he can't do that because I taunted him. So now I'm thinking, alright. Unless he's Grass Knot, this thing cannot touch me. He's gotta switch out. He's going into Roserade. I don't want Roserade putting something to sleep. Registeel is dead, so I've lost my sleep fodder. So he can put something else to sleep. Alright, he's gotta go into Roserade. That seems like the only safe switch into a potential Scald or a Hex. Hex / Shadow Ball. I do have Hex. Might have been better to have Shadow Ball, but you'll see. So I do go for the double taunt there. That was a risky play, but it does pay off as he does bring in the Roserade like I thought he would. So he can't sleep better. He wouldn't set up spikes because he already has all 3 layers up, so it's no point doing that again. But I know I can wall this thing's offensive moves being HP Fire and Sludge Bomb because I do resist both. So he does just go for Sludge Bomb. Gets off some damage. No poison there. I do go for Hex. And I think this was a roll to kill, and I don't get it. If I had Shadow Ball, it would have killed. I thought I'd be able to poison things with Registeel because I have Toxic on that. So I thought I'd be able to poison some things and Hex and do a big damage, but Registeel died early, so that was bad for Jellicent. So he goes for Sludge Bomb again before he dies, and he gets that poison. I'm thinking, shit, that is so bad. I needed him to not poison me there. And him poisoning me, it means Jellicent's longevity is very much decreased. It's really bad. So Jellicent's gonna die quicker. I mean, it's not toxic, but still, that damage after each turn, it negates the lefties, and it does a little more than lefties, actually. So that's just bad. So here, I thought, okay, he has a Lottie. Now, he knows I have a Clefable on my team. So, switching into that Clefable seems kind of obvious, I would think. So, I don't think he wants to click Draco. I think he would just click Side Shock, which I am physically defensive, so I can live with Side Shock. I cannot live with Draco, but I can live with Side Shock. So I'm thinking, alright, he's got to go for Side Shock. He goes for Draco. He misses. I'm like, oh, I thought he would go for Side Shock, which I would be able to live with a little bit of health. I could go for Pain Split, and I could get a lot of damage off of him. So, he just goes for Draco there. I'm thinking, oh, alright, cool. I mean, he missed. If he hit it, he would have killed me, and that would have changed some things. It's unfortunate that he missed, but he did hit both the Sleep Powders, so I guess it's a little bit of axe. He did poison me twice with Sludge Bomb, so that kind of pays back, kind of evens it out. So I'm thinking, alright, maybe he'll Draco again. I thought maybe it's Scarf, maybe it's some kind of choice item. So he's locked into it. So he does go for another Draco, and I thought he would want to Side Shock there. Or I thought if you went for another Draco, he's got to be choiced in some way, right? So I don't. Otherwise, I think he would Side Shock predicting the switch. That seems kind of obvious. Or maybe he was over predicting, thinking how I'd want to stay in, predicting the thing. So I know. So I'm actually Scarf on Clefable. So I'm thinking, all right, I know he's going in Bronze on. You can't really touch. It's no point trying to get off some chip damage with Moon Blast. I can go for Heal Bell though. Get rid of the poison on Jellicent and Salmons. I can help those two out a lot actually. So he does go for something. I forget. So I think it's HP Ice again, maybe? No, he sets up rocks here. I forget what he does. I take spikes damage, that's no bueno. Yeah, he does just HP Ice. I'm assuming it's Ice. I don't know what it was. We never found out. I don't know what hidden power that was. Maybe he meant to have it be something else. I don't know that. So, I thought he would switch into, what I predict? Latios or something there. Predicting a taunt. Or maybe make Pincer or something that wouldn't want to get Pain Split. I thought he would want to go into that, predicting a taunt. But I mean, I think that seems like the right play though on Rizzy's part, because he knows that Pain Split, so he doesn't want to go into something to take Pain Split damage. He'd rather just stay in and risk me taunt. So he does just go for his Stealth Rocks here, as I did Pain Split. I mean, he got a little bit of damage off, but it wasn't useful really. So, and Jellicent gets a lefties. Jellicent's at about half health, around there. So he does withdraw here, as I believe I just go for Hex. So yeah, he predicts that Hex there goes into Rotom. So Hex does do a little bit of damage. I suppose it does do a little bit here. So, alright, I'm gonna pause again. Alright, so, or I'll wait for lefties to go through it, because that's a thing. So I'm at 104 HP. Alright, so, I thought he'd be specially defensive to take on my Thunder's T. Now, I guess I'll tell you, right? I'll tell you. Later in the match you will find out he actually is Scarfed. If he is the set I think he is, which is max special attack and timid, then the roll was in his favor to kill with Volt Switch. Now if he was max Spadef with 4 special attack, then T-Bolt would kill me, but Volt Switch would not. Guaranteed I would live a Volt Switch if he's no special attack EVs. But if he's max special attack, then Volt Switch, unless he gets a min roll, it kills me. Otherwise, Volt Switch kills me most of the time. I explained that poorly. But, Volt Switch, and I live it! I live it with 2 HP! I live it! Jellison, you beast! Something, alright, I went for Pain Split there because I thought I would be able to live with Volt Switch, which I was able to. I thought you'd be specially defensive, but you weren't. You're actually offensive. So you go into this Azumarill, I go for Pain Split, I get off hell of a lot of damage on that thing. We're both at about half health. That is awesome. Now this Azumarill is weakened down. Can't belly drum if it is that set. I don't know if it is. So I'm thinking, alright, Hex doesn't do much. I was Scald, I can maybe get the burn. So I'll try that. So I'm thinking, alright, let's go for Scald, maybe let's get a burn. So that is an Azumarill. That is a burned Azumarill! He's burned. He goes for Play Rough, and he does do still a decent amount of damage. So I'm like, alright, yep, that's banded. Yep, I know it's banded. Alright, cool. I get the knowledge, and I can just kill this thing with a Hex now. So, Jellicent, putting in the finest of work, I'm thinking, alright, this game is not over. Earlier, I wanted to just give up. But no, I am in this game. There was a bit of hacks, I do feel kind of bad about that. But I am very much in this game. We are still very alive. This is great. I did not think I'll be in this position earlier. But with a bit of luck, and me making some policy plays, I'm still in this game. So he brings in Latios here. I'm thinking, alright, he can just Psyshock and kill me. That seems like the obvious play, seems like the right play. I need to stop pausing so much. So I'm thinking, alright, he's gonna Psyshock. He's gonna Psyshock. Weavile's immune to that. I can go into Weavile. Now I do take all the spikes damage and the stealth rock. These hazards are just disgusting. Don't like them. They're no bueno. So all these hazards, but I do have a Citrus Berry. So I get some health back. I'm at a little over half health. So that's decent. And he goes for Psyshock. He goes for it as I thought he would. That worked out very well. So I actually don't even outspeed this thing. I don't. That was risky. I should have probably speed crept it and been able to outspeed it. But I'm not. I'm not able to outspeed it. So he would assume that I'm able to outspeed it though. And I thought he was still Scarf at the time of the way he was playing it. So I go for a knockoff there because I know it can kill that thing. It can do good damage, whatever he brings in. Now I didn't think it would kill the Bronzong there. I think it was a roll. I think the roll was in his favor for him to live. Now I wanted him to be able to live that. That way I could power up punch the next turn, and then I could get that +1 attack. But knockoff just kills it anyways. So I mean, alright, I get it. So he brings in Mega Pinsir here. I'm thinking, alright, I know I can live a Feint because I have a decent amount of HP. I have a decent amount of HP investment. I can live a Quick Attack unless you get like a really high roll, but I don't think you have Quick Attack. I think you'd rather have Feint. So he does Mega Evolve here, as you guys see. A little bit of lag still. It's kind of annoying. So he goes for Feint. So I wanted to Ice Sharp. I'm like, you're gonna Feint, right? Because you think you can kill me. But I can Ice Punch, and this is roll, but you roll like it's like 80% chance for me to kill, and it does kill. There's a dead Mega Pinsir, Weavile. You've just got 2 kills. You are putting in the finest of work. So now I'm at 5-2. What? I did not think I would be in this position after that terrible start. He got the spikes. He killed Registeel. Shit was terrible in the beginning. I managed to play well around Jellicent and play it smart enough. And Weavile put in work. Jellicent put in work. We are in a good position here. Now, if it's on Scarf, I'll get the information here, and he can just kill me. That's fine. I wanted to Ice Sharp. I was like, you know what? If he's not Scarfed, I can knock off and kill. He is Scarf. Alright, I know now. So he's at a range of health where he can just barely come back in with his Stealth Rocks. So he can only come back in once, so I know that. So he brings in his Latios here. I'm thinking, alright, I know Rotom Heat, whatever, is Scarfed. So I don't think this thing is Scarfed. He's playing it like he could have been choiced. We haven't seen him go for an attack. Like, he hasn't actually done any damage yet, so he hasn't taken any potential Life Orb damage. Turns out it actually was Life Orb. I asked him after the match. So I am Scarfed on Clefable. So I'm able to outspeed him because he's not Scarfed. Moonblast kills. This lag is man. But Moonblast kills. We're up 4-1. Rotom Heat, as the last of it bullshits its way to victory. I have won this game. Now, I wanted to sack off something so I could bring a big lead. and then kill this thing, because I want to make a glade to get a kill. But I was thinking, you know what, maybe I can live, maybe I'll miss. I think it's a rule for me to live. I'm not sure though. But if I do live and I can kill this thing, that'd be cool. Because then I could keep the streak of all 4-0s against Riz. Last season he 4-0'd me twice. This season I 4-0'd him in week 11. So if this could be a 4-0, that would be hilarious. So he goes for the overheat on Pokebowl. I'm thinking, alright, maybe I can live this good at 4-0. If not, whatever, I can make him glade and win. He kills me. Alright, that's fine though. I'm up 3-1. I have a Mega Glade at max health. We're all good and dandy. I think though, if he crits me here, he can kill Mega Glade and then end up winning the match. So I'm thinking, alright, just don't crit. Please don't crit. Okay, yeah, hazards, they're not good. Just don't crit me. Don't crit me. That's all I need, and we're good and dandy, and I'll win. I can go for Drain Punch, do enough damage. He's at like 5%, so it easily knocks him out. He's at like 2%, easily knocks him out if I don't get critted. Goes for Overheat. This lag is terrible. No crit. I live it. I Drain Punch, and I knock him out. And guys, that is the game. We beat Riz. We beat him. We beat him. Oh, I was so excited after the match. I did not think I was gonna beat him, especially after that terrible start. I didn't think I was gonna beat him, but I, you know, as what's his name? Troy Boltman. The guy from High School Musical. I forget his name. Troy Boltman. I don't know, man. I forget. Zac Efron. As Zac Efron said, you gotta keep your head in the game. And I did not give up. I stayed focused. I made the plays I needed to. Got a little lucky. It's a little bad. But I did manage to win. I pulled off a nice comeback. After a terrible start, I managed to stay in that game, come back, play well with Jelson and Weavile, and win that game. That was a really good game, Riz. It was a 3-0. It really was closer, though, than the score indicates. So that means, though, we are moving on to Pokebowl. Let's go! So excited. I am so excited. Next week, Pokebowl. I don't know who we're playing, either Dan or Blizz. Whoever wins that game, I'm playing them. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to do that match. I hope you guys are excited for that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not going to end the video yet, but I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, though. So it's really good. Riz, thank you for this really good battle. Thank you for recording it as well. It works. Thank you for that, Riz. Riz, you are a really good battler, and now we have evened up the series. You beat me twice last season. I beat you twice this season. Next season, I don't know who's gonna win. We'll see. Maybe Riz just never gonna beat me again. Maybe we'll keep on splitting games like each season. So next season he'd win 2, and I'd win 2 the following season. I don't know, man. We'll see. Anyways, though, thank you guys for watching this battle. Thank you guys for watching this hype. I hope you guys are excited for next week in the Pokebowl against either Dan or Blizz. If I had to predict who I think I'm playing, I think it'd be Dan. But, I mean, I didn't think Blizz would beat Jack, and I need 6-0'd him last week. So, I don't know. Jack might just, or Blizz might just get another 6-0 with Manatee. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys, though. Click the like button, subscribe to Riz, subscribe to MPL and Dan and all those other lads, and I'll see you guys next week for the very hype up Pokebowl. Let's go, Braviaries!